We have had the new Desperado Tower for almost 2 weeks now in Bloons TD6, and these 5th tiers have been a lot of fun. So I thought it'd be really cool to do the 2 Megapops achievement with each of them, or to at least see if that is possible with each of them. And if you're not familiar with 2 Megapops, it's complete a game of chimps with more than 2 million damage dealt by one tower. But if you didn't know, there's really only about 2,040,000 or so pops in an entire chimps game, meaning that if you are to complete this achievement, you have to get a majority, if not all of the pops with just the one tower. So in my opinion, just from what I've learned and used with the Desperado, I really think this one's going to be like the easiest one. And then this one is probably going to be the hardest, and I'm not even sure if it's going to be possible. So let's get going on it. This is going to be a long journey. You guys can fall asleep to this. You can put it on as background noise, or you can just enjoy it as we go through and see if this is actually possible. But let me know below. Leave your predictions of which ones you think will work and which ones you won't. Or if you think that I'm not going to be able to get any of them because I'm pretty bad at this game sometimes. But either way, I really am excited, and I think that we're going to just do logs for the first one, and I am going to go with the bottom path first. And the reason I think that one's going to be the strongest is once we give it a MIB village, it should be able to pop DDTs and everything else, and then it literally just stalls ZOMGs, it stalls BFBs and Moabs, and it makes the game kind of easy. So I want to get it. I want to go for it, and I think it's going to be the easiest one. And then maybe the middle path will be just as good, if not better. But I was a little concerned because of when it gets to a lot of balloons, it kind of struggles because it's kind of a slow attacker. So that's where this is really going to make a difference, because we can only add towers in here that aren't going to hurt us. So for instance, we can't throw in like a sniper to help us pop some balloons because he's going to get way more than 40,000 pops after 100 rounds. So we can use things like the relentless glue. That's a great one because it gets 0 pops. We can use villages. We can use an overclock if we place it correctly, because it even tends to get a lot of pops once the big Moabs start coming out. Even though it looks like it can't hit the track, it somehow hits the track. And next thing you know, you have a lot of stuff going on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to first place, I think we're going to have a Geraldo here, but I also got to make sure we don't do bad. So we need to make sure we can pop everything, which is why we went with logs. It's just a generally easier map. Okay, we might need to get our Wanderer here just to make sure we can make it through. Okay, look at him double tapping those things now. That's perfect. And then Geraldo is a perfect hero when you don't know if you're going to be able to make 2 Megapops, because if you didn't know, Geraldo's fire or Jerry's fire actually adds pops to the tower you use it on and not Jerry himself. So if we need a little bit of extra love to pop some leads or just some balloon cleanup, it might be really awesome. But will I have to upgrade before we get there? No, we're good. But now he doesn't add any pops, so this might be a death zone already, unless we can get something else. Now I wanted to go top path because I think quick draw is pretty cool, but I think we should go eagle eye so we can pop camo and not have to spend a bunch of money on Geraldo stuff. But have we decided which one is the best yet? Is it the top path with the bottom or the middle path with the bottom? I'm not exactly sure. I don't think we can handle this. I think we're gonna have to restart it already. We're gonna have to get used to how this guy works because he's not strong enough for this. Maybe we can do another thing that I like to do a lot too is start off with a sub, because a sub is very strong. And then if you get it to the 3rd tier, it disappears forever and it'll never get another pop. So it's a very safe bet for something like this. But I think we can just go Wanderer and then Nomad before we get Jerry. We don't really have to get Geraldo that quickly because he's not going to add that much value. He's a late game maybe if we need to throw something down there, or we're about to lose a bunch of stuff. We can use his little Maelstrom thing going on. But really, I don't think we're going to be using him too much. And if I can, I don't want to use him at all. I want to see if we can do it with just the Desperado, which I think we can. I think this one's going to be awesome. So going into it, we're going to have double discount villages. So we're going to get one village, discount it, and then buy another village, discount it. One's going to have camo, one's going to have top path, because we need one to be MIB and the other to be primary, and then the other one to give him even more range here, which is going to defeat the fact that he does have his little Wanderer thing going on, but it doesn't matter. He'll be buffed up, so it'll be good. Now, the next thing, can we get Jerry now? Or, well, honestly, I don't know. We might have to get a glue gunner first because it just looks like he's not going to be good enough. We can do the crits, though, for 540 if we can make it there. We still have to get through round 10, which is a problem this last time, so we'll see. Look at that go. Oh, my gosh. Okay, get him. All right. So we're not going to get 540 on this round either, so this might be a restart as well. Okay, this might be a little tough to start with. And then I was thinking too, we might be putting all this effort into the beginning, but guess what? We're going to need lead regardless, so we might as well have started with the sub. I just now thought of that. We need round 28, and this guy can't pop lead at all, I don't think, right? No, not for like, yeah, that's why we can't pop DDTs. So it might be best to start with the sub anyway, or at least have him help. So we'll Desperado to get like the basic pops. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to have to do that for the lead. I just realized that. Okay. So instead of upgrading this guy a bunch of times and hoping that it works, attacks faster the more balloons that are in range. When lives are lost, get temporary range and attack speed increase. Okay. So we'll do that one. Because remember, even though we can use the sub and we can disappear it, I would like to have as many pops at the end left over in case we have to use like a last second first strike, or we have to use like a really good one's going to be like the top or sorry, middle path spike storm would be really good help on the mad or the bad if we can't make it later on. So let's get Nomad. And then we'll throw a sub in here too. A lot to think about with this stuff, guys. That's why I want to do this for the long haul. It's going to be 2 hours for sure. That's why I was saying you guys can just fall asleep to it, because these always take me a while to figure out, because it's like, okay, now let's say we get past this all. We get past the Moabs. We're strong. We're even our 4th tier. We're almost to our 5th tier, but we want to go later. Should we get a Homeland Defense, Middle Path Village, or should we get an Ultra Boost? Because that you got to start kind of quickly, because that thing can just start racking up some problems if you don't get it soon. And then it's just all these little things go into it. And then if you get the overclock, is it going to be strong enough? Should we have went with the Homeland instead? Because now you get that extra burst of energy. So who knows? Who knows? We'll get there. So now these two together should be fine. And then this should allow me to get Geraldo now. And then I can get the Enforcer. And I believe once we have Enforcer, we're only going to have to unsubmerge this guy for the leads. And that's it until we get our MIB down the road. And then we can use Jerry's Fire. But I don't want to use Jerry's Fire if I don't have to. Now, let me know below, have you guys done a 2 Megapops? Do you think that you could do it with these ones? And what was your favorite 2 Megapops? What was your easiest? If I can remember my easiest, I want to say it was for sure. What one was it? It was just like broken silly. I think like the Top Path Boomer is always so easy. Or no, it's not, because the first Moab. What was the easiest one for me? Now I'm going to think about it. Probably Sniper, huh? Sniper's so easy to get. No, is it though? Actually don't know. I can't remember, guys. I'm just making up stories here. I could be completely wrong. I love it. All right, so we'll do... Are we good here still? We're still good. I'm wondering if I should go Enforcer first. Or should I go Critical Hits first? Might have to go Twin Guns first, huh? No, I can't go Twin Guns. I can only go Barbed Darts. Can we get that? Okay, we got it. All right, so we're getting a lot of balloons here, like a lot. So I'm going to grab this one. That should help out significantly, hopefully. All right. And he should have 0 pops the entire game in this position. Like nothing should get in his way for sure. It's just gut-wrenching watching this sometimes. You're like, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? And I don't have any mods on, so I should have put mods on, huh? So we can like scoot up past to it, or do some, like, what do you call those things? The things I like to do, the time travel ones. Those are really nice. Because what happens when you make it all the way to the end and you're like, oh my gosh, and then you mess it up and you have to restart from the beginning. But I don't think it's going to be like that. I think we're going to be fine. Like, it's just really with 2 Megapops, it's just getting it to its 5th tier. And then after that, there's really not that many choices you can make. So, I mean, that's not true. You could go Top Path Alchemist, you can go Middle Path Homelander, you can go Middle Path Overclock, and you can't have them all, so it's like one or the other kind of thing. Are we good here? We're not good here. Wow. Okay, we'll have to get that one then. Okay, we might have to redo that around. Okay, so I'm wondering if I should go this way first. Yeah, let's go Bullseye first, because we're gonna need camo anyway, so maybe this crit will help. Did it help? Did it help? Not really, huh? Well, it worked. It worked. It got us there. This might be harder than I thought. I thought this one was going to be the best, and it's already like not that good. But oh my gosh, we could have also just got one of these, huh? I was trying to save everything for the discount villages so I don't waste a bunch of money. But then might not be the smartest idea here. What do we got? What do we got? Can we do that one? Okay, crit. That was a perfect crit though, I'll tell you that much. Oh, come on. One of them. All right. So I think what we're going to do then is we'll grab a glue here and put on strong. It's better than nothing. That should solve a lot of problems, but then one still could slip through. Okay, no, that's really good actually. Dude, this is gonna be scary. The top path is the one I'm the most worried about because it's kind of not good. It's kind of good, but like not good. You know what I'm saying? And we are on the longest map here. I'm wondering if like, when would resort be better? Resort is better in some cases. Like I'm wondering if it would be here, but maybe not. 2270. Come on, guys. Like we're right there. Don't make me buy more stuff. Okay, there we go. Yes, there we go. Enforcer, baby. Now we got our little shotgun. Boom, 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 right? Or is it good or is it not? Is it not good? Okay, no, it looks pretty decent. And then we'll get this one for the lead. And we'll get this one to slow some more stuff down. And stickier glue. Okay, I like it. I like it so far. Now the question is, can I get 10,000 before the Moab? No. So how are we actually going to take down the Moab? We're going to have to use a Jerry maybe? Maybe we'll have Jerry's fire by then. Oh my goodness. All right, so now we're done. We're submerged. We're good. Now if this guy can handle it all, that's going to be great. All right, he's doing okay. I just don't see how he's going to take out a Moab. Yeah, it's going to be silly. I'm wondering if I should go for the 10,000 first or the 2 villages first. And I want to say it's going to be the 10,000, but I don't know if we can actually make that. It's really dependent on, I mean, 36 might even be a problem. What's cool is this shotgun still has the ×3, and if I can work it right, I'm going to try to put like the village. Oh, that's going to mess it up though, huh? Because I need them to be in range of each other. Actually, never mind. I'm going to get rid of that little shotgun thing because I need the villages here so this guy can get them too. So that's going to be a little rough. Okay, let's switch you up, I guess. Should have done this first. Should have done this first. All right, we're good. Yeah, no chance, dude. No chance is this gonna make it all the way to 40. We could add more Pierce, but that's not gonna help us. Yeah, that's not gonna help with the Moab. We can add like a spike or two. That would be fine. Like to give Geraldo just a couple pops. So we need to get those out of here. Come on, strong. There we go. Get rid of those guys and then pop it black down. There we go. Right there. You know, maybe we could have though. Well, no, it's not like glue costs that much. I'm saying maybe we could have made it to 10,000, but I'm going to say no. This guy's just not strong. Well, maybe he is. I mean, this is the longest map. I just need to stop anticipating this stuff and just like go for it. That's going to lose. So we got to do this then for 39. Because this guy already has 2,000 pops. That's a lot. That really is. Once you get down to the brass tacks at the end, like you might try to drop one of those top path or middle path spikes on the big old bad, and then you just go over 40,000, and this guy has 1,998,000, and you're like, oh no, are you serious right now? See, this is already not good. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, so how can we get through this one a little bit better? We could glue splatter everything. Let's try the pierce, see if that helps out just for now, and then we'll glue him here too. The problem is the regens, right? So we got to put this guy on first rather than... Yeah, let's put him on first. I think that's enough. I probably didn't need to buy all that stuff. Yeah, that was just the problem. I was on strong, so it was like creating this big old regrow farm, which we didn't need to do. And we're doing it again. Come on, shotgun him, buddy. Oh, dude, how am I going to get through this? Okay, so... let's try this one. Let's see if we can just pop him close right there. And we'll put you on first. Look how slow he is though with that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We getting him? Yes, okay. It's this one right here. Can we get them all? Or are we just going to start a big farm? Okay, get them? Oh, dude, come on, man. Like, we're right there. We're so close to that. I do not want to buy a village. Not yet. No, I do not. So I'm going to glue here, sharpen here, pickle here, and that's it. We're done. We're done. That's it. That's all we're going to do. First, too. Put everybody on first. What if he's better down, though? Like, he's not going to start a regrow farm. Look at that. Because he's just critting these things like crazy. Yes, and then that's what was the problem. This guy was hitting them on first, which is a big issue. Yeah, look at, he's taking him down on his own. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. Oh no, this guy's so strong. I was so worried for no reason at all. That's crazy. Okay, never mind, guys. Never mind. This guy will just do it on his own. Even with this pickle juice. I probably made it worse pickle juicing it. Look, he can't even hit it. He's so slow. Come on, big dog. There's only 3 left on pickles. And I need 10,206. That's not that big of a deal. But I had to use Geraldo, huh? But it's fine. It's still like, it's still the thing. Like, it's still there. I should have tried to not. Maybe I could have gotten by with just that. I think, honestly, I wouldn't have needed all the pickles and stuff. I think it was the fact that yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure. It's because I was screwing around with this guy. Could have just left it on first and not messed with it. Okay, so now we got the Avenger. See, I'm wondering if he can go all the way on his own without even having to buy anything. Like, I might be able to get to Desert Phantom before I even buy villages. That could be pretty awesome. You know, this could be... Okay, I'm not going to go out on a limb here and say that could be, but it could be. What if, right? Hear me out. What if we go through this and it ends up being like just a wash? Like, it's so easy. We just go through all 3 of them with no problems on here and it's not stressful. That would be pretty sick. And if that's the case, I'm going to come back and just get up to round 40. Yeah, just go to around 40 with this on its own, because I'm not going to use Geraldo anymore. I don't need to. And so I'm kind of bummed that I did. I totally forgot that I was not supposed to. And so I think it's probably very, very, very possible to do it without of it. Like, honestly, I could have just bought a village and sped it up a little bit, and that would have been fine for 39 as well. So I just added a little bit more money that I didn't need to spend and more time. But 33,480, that's very cheap. Like, we're going to get this guy really quickly, and then we can focus on our MIBs and our top path villages and all that kind of stuff. But I'm wondering, like, does he even need the top path village? Is that even worth our time and money? Which I do think it is, because we are going to lose, like, his shotgun powers. Looks like a Ferris wheel, but it's shotgun powers, apparently. Like, look at that one go. Just stops Moabs in its tracks. That's so sick. Still can't pop lead, though. So I have to do this. Okay, lead, 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 lead. Oh, this might actually be a problem, huh? Like, sifting through all the leads. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, good. Get that one, please. Get that one. Okay, cool. And we're all natural too. There's nothing going on here, but we're almost like a little bit over halfway to our 33,000 Desert Phantom. I just read things weird, so I just want to, for whatever reason, I just want to call it Desert Phantom. Maybe kind of funny. Let's strong this guy. Look at him just stop him too. Like, that's so broken, to be completely honest. Like, you get the stopping, almost the stopping length of Striker Jones. Like, it just holds him there. Or I guess it's better than the Super Monkey's knockback, right? It's not as long as Striker's knockback. I want to say it's like just as much as like a top path sniper at like a fraction of the price. Because top path sniper will hold them all there, yes, like indefinitely. But like, we don't need to half the time. It makes the game take longer. So this is really cool for that cheap of a price. Oh no, it's 10,000 bucks. Not like cheap, but you know, he's still doing other things. So like, if I just had top pass sniper, he would not be doing, he could not hang on right now, right? He would just be slowing down Moabs and that'd be it. Everything else he'd just be losing. What's crazy though is that a 5th tier can't pop lead. I find that crazy. Like I feel like every 5th tier should pop lead, at least be able to with a cross path, right? Like isn't that weird though that you need an MIB to pop a DDT with a 5th tier? Like that's just so crazy to me. Okay, this guy's ended it with 2,400. I think we'll need a little bit more though, because more leads are going to come out on 59. We'll have to de-camo them and then pop that guy up. That's going to be kind of crazy. Almost there. He is doing really good. Like just $10,000 upgrade is just shredding all of this. Is pretty sick. All right, so we'll unsubmerge or we'll camo it first, right? And then we'll just start getting first. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it that way. Desert Phantom, baby. Look at that thing go. That's pretty sick. All right, so now he should have 0 issues against any of this stuff from now on. Like, we're good. So I can start throwing my villages down. Like, he's just going to hold that thing there indefinitely. No? Oh, I guess it doesn't need to. I don't know how it works. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's go here. And we'll go discount, discount. But now we lost our shotgun. We're getting like its speed just taken down to the dumps. That's why we need to speed it up with primary training. Now we're going to get this one. It's already cheaper. And I think it saves about $2,000 to do this if you go with the MIB doing double discounts, which is cool. Still no lead though. That's not good. Dude, he's one-shotting. That's so crazy. One-shotting that. So I'm going to go middle path this one. We'll get that MIB so we don't have to use this guy ever again. Because that's almost 3,000 pops. So we've had almost 2 weeks with this guy, right? I think it's 13 days at the time of filming, which it is June 30th, 12:24 p.m. So for you guys watching later, let me know what time it is for you. If it's like 2026, we just jumped in the future. That's pretty sick. But what's your favorite Desperado so far 2 weeks into this thing? Or what is it a year from now? What is your favorite Desperado? Because mine right now is for sure the middle path, but I think this one's like easier, right? I think it's better. I could be wrong. But I do like the middle path. I just think he's BA. Like the way he just drops everything. And I thought it was going to be a problem. I did a little bit of sandbox testing on 98 to see like, can he even handle all that cleanup? And dude, he did better than this guy. It was wild. So I have not done any of these 2 Megapops with these. So I'm not sure if they're possible to get to these points. And these were all with like, you know, unlimited amounts of money. So I was just throwing down what I thought I needed. Okay, now you can pop all this stuff, right? Yeah, you can. Cool. So we're going to go 1375. Boom. We're going to go primary training for sure. I'm wondering if I should go primary mentoring. Like it is ranged. So do we need more range? I mean, it goes here, so I don't see how much more we could need. Let's save that for the end. Now, here's where we need to make a decision. We only have 30 rounds left. We could go with like Homeland and hope that does something, right? Oh, we actually need Moab Glue though, in this one. Or what we can do is we can go with, oh man, or we can try to shoot for Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost would be just, you know, criminal with this guy if we can get him there. And then the problem I've had is that if you, by the time you get it, it's already around 95. And so you only get 6 Ultra Boosts. And it's like, you should have just bought 3 overclocks. And the other issue is that no matter how I seem to place this guy, I cannot keep him from hitting the track. Like he's just gonna hit balloons. Like he can't help himself. So that's a big bummer. But so far, this can take it. I'm pretty sure this can take it all the way to like the 90s on its own without any issues. Like this team right here. especially with Relentless Glue. And I'm thinking what we might have to do is throw in another glue over here, not for DDTs or whatever, but just for later. Because what's going to happen on 98 is we're going to stall everybody with this guy, and then it's just going to be like really slow here, and then it's going to open up fast. And so we're going to end up having this big bulk of things here. So I'm thinking another glue will help. But again, if I go for overclock, that changes everything. Look at him just one-shot these things. I can't wait to see what it does to like a ZOMG. Dude, this is pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. And I wanted to do it on a different map. I think this guy could benefit from Resort, because imagine everything. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. Like everybody in one circle, like on 95, they're all going to pile and it goes, poof, and it disintegrates them all. Would be sick. This guy might be better on Resort. But I know like top path, we're going to have to go here and just hope for the best, because top path, man, that is a rough one. And you're going to have to hope that he can snipe him with his double guns, because he's just a little ugly sometimes. So to my understanding, we lose all of our little discounts, right? Our little speed boosts, but we've gained better ones because we have this primary training, I think, right? I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm not. Still no pops here, which is nice. What else could we use? We can use overclock. We can use a top path alchemist, but basically what I like to do with that one is put it here, right? Like as far away as possible. And then it's only going to get like 3,000 pops maybe. And then you have to buy the top path, and then you have to move it with the middle path Chinook. So you end up spending a lot of money on one upgrade that I don't think you really need too much. But if you let this guy sit here until the end of the game, he will get a lot of pops. You don't think about it, but that little alchemist is just throwing those little alky bombs everywhere, just messing up your whole game. So I do think Ultra Boost is going to be the best, but given the fact that we need 77,000, 87, 87, 91, 92. So hang on, 77, 87, 91, 92. Oh my gosh. Like $93,000 to get over Ultra Boost. That's a lot of money, guys. That is a very lot of money. We might just have to go with like call to arms and then a couple extra glues, hold everybody down. Like, cause we could also too, like we can grab like a middle path glue, bottom path glue, and just hold everything there and just let this guy do his damage, you know? That could be a thing. Cause it's not about if he can do the damage, it's how much time does he have to do the damage. Just look at him go. '90s are what I'm afraid of. So I think with glue and relentless we'll be chilling, but this guy might be, even with MIB, he just might not be good at that. It might be a problem. And I could get overclock now, but I'd kind of rather wait it out and see if we need it, because it is going to get extra pops we don't need. And I might need to pull like a first strike at the end, or like I was saying, a middle path spike factory. Or I might even just rock a genie. But I think a genie will instantly get 1,000,000 pops, so that would be bad. But this will make his range better too for 215 bucks, right? I don't know. I don't know. But don't make the mistake that I've done in the past multiple times. Don't buy super glue. Super glue does give you a lot of pops. So if you're thinking like, well, if this one's good, that one must be even better. But he actually does hurt. Oh, he actually does hurt the balloons. Why would I click that? Don't listen to me, guys. I'm just bad. I am bad. Why would I do that? That's funny. All right. Start this one over. I'm loving the cowboy hats though, and I think they're exclusive, right? Like you have to buy that little pack that I bought. Now, for those of you that unlocked it the regular way, how long did it take you? Because like we've already established, 2 million pops on Chimps, so you'd have to beat Chimps twice to unlock this guy, or Impoppable twice, right? Which is a little crazy, but it's not undoable. So you're talking about 40 minutes on a good run, right? If you just take your time, do whatever. So that's not too bad to unlock them. It is a while. So I just paid the money because why not, right? And I used my own creator code. I think. Am I allowed to use my own creator code? Because I think I did, which is cooler. So use my creator code if you have not already. That is Dabloon, Dabloon, no caps or anything like that. If you have not, or if you ever purchase anything from the Ninja Kiwi store, because it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you. So let's see what we can do against 3. Pretty easy, man. Pretty easy. But you can see that we are going to have problems when it gets to the later rounds. Like 98 has like what? 10 different ZOMGs plus a bajillion BFBs. There's just no chance this is going to work out. But we need $90,000, 40 grand more. Can we get there to get our stupid Ultra Boost? Well, our only other alternative is going to be Call to Arms and Homeland. So I feel like we should just get it anyway. Or what else can we get? Ice would be a no-go. I mean, it doesn't get many pops, so that'd just be bad. And let me know below, too, where's the best place to place this? So I thought here would be the best because then it is, if it does hit the track, it's only this little front bend, which you're thinking like, dude, there's a lot of balloons coming that way. It's dangerous. But this one, I feel like he can start attacking here. He can attack there. It's just too much to hit. But this one only leaves this spot here with like maybe ZOMGs, right? And then nothing here because if you get that far, you've lost anyway. DDTs, let's go. Okay, we're fine. 95 is going to be chill because they're all going to pile in and you're just going to wreck them all. Oh, man. I don't want to get too excited, but I feel like our first run is only 30 minutes long and it's going to be really easy. So I'm pretty excited about this. But how has it been 30 minutes? What mistakes do we make? Like 30 minutes is a long time when Chimps only takes 17 to 23 minutes. I mean, there was the yapping in the beginning. There was the talking. There was a couple like restarts, but only on like round 12, right? Wasn't that crazy? But this is really slow too. I don't know. I do think the middle pass can be a lot faster. It's going to be like ridiculously faster. Plus, he might not even need the sub since I know we can get the lead popping in time, the 3rd tier. And then on top of that, we might be able to hold off since we're going to be going top path. So he might be able to be strong enough to pop everything, or quick enough, I guess is a better way to say it. Boom, boom. Look at that. He pushed them all back and then just swatted them down. That was sick. Looks like Ghost Rider to me. I was thinking about that. Yeah, Ghost Rider. I don't know. I love the West stuff. Like when I was a kid, we used to go to Arizona all the time, like Laughlin, Nevada. And then we would go to, we had a river house in in Bullhead City, Arizona. We had like a river house, and then we would go to Laughlin, Nevada. Well, anyways, about 40 minutes to an hour from there is a place called Oatman, and it was like an old West town. And they had donkeys that just like roamed the streets, which was pretty fun. And then everyone kind of dressed there. And then around noon, they'd have this high noon showdown. And as a kid, it was really cool. Like you'd see these cowboys shooting each other across the street and stuff. And there's like this big old play they would do. And it's just like out in the open. So it's interactive. Not interactive in the way you'd think like they do nowadays, but it's just like you just be hanging out. All of a sudden, these two cowboys start fighting each other. And you're only like 10 feet away. And you're a kid. You're going like, whoa, man, what's going on? And it's just pretty cool. I love Western stuff. All right, this one might be a little rough and tough, but we have some options. We can buy an overclock, which will have more than enough time. We can also buy ninjas. Ninjas slow things down. I love that. So this is why I was thinking that would be cool to have some more slowdowns because this is kind of rough. Yeah, he's just going to let those walk through, isn't he? Nope, maybe not. He's too cool. He's too cool. You're too cool. Get him. Get him. Oh, no. Okay, almost. So how about we do this? Better late than never, right? So put him there. Right there. And go all the way up. And then put you over here somewhere. Away from everybody. Now I should see 0 pops on this thing, but we'll see. Helps a lot, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Will it be enough though? Yeah. Duh. Look at that thing go. Okay, that was the right choice. But now see, that's on my point. We might get Ultra Boost, but we might only get like ×5. So kind of ugly. But now I can just keep using this. It'll be a lot better. And then when it comes to like ultra boosts and overclocks and stuff, you have to be good at it. Like I'm not. The timing is just, I'm so bad. So we might like miss the mark. But at least on 97 we get to recuperate. Can use it probably twice. Dude, no way. We're not gonna have it. We're gonna barely get it on like 90, mid 98. Like that's crazy. And then we won't have enough for glue. Like if we need that extra glue I was talking about. Here comes the problem. There's always problems, right? You think like most towers can make it to the end and then they just can't. It's scary. I love this though. This is cool. Like he's just holding there like a sniper would, but for relatively cheap. And he does more damage overall because he can do other things. That's so cool. Now here's our problem, guys. This might not even make it through this one to get to the overclock ultra boost. Dude, we're not even gonna get it. We're not even gonna have it. That's crazy to me. And look at our pops. We are getting pops. No chance. Okay. So we are gonna have to buy like, wonder if more range would. Let's try a couple different options here. Let's try the range one first. And I'm wondering if like another overclock would be cool since we can't have both. And I'm watching the Moabs closely because I want to see if we can keep all of them. If we can keep all of them slow, then we're good. And then maybe I can just throw a third tier balloon slower downer, and then that will keep these things at bay too. Maybe on first here. Maybe we can pull this off. Yeah, dude, this is cool. No, here we go. Same problem. Same problem. He's just gonna miss. Okay. So how about here then? And since we can't afford the other one, the overclock, what if we go with like Call to Arms just to give that little boost? Or even a Ninja to slow things down. There's so many options here. And I should have put you here. Why would I do that? Because then you can slow it down at the end too. That's going to be a bad spot that might bite me in the butt later. Yeah, because he could slow down there when there's a problem. And we're not overclocked. So I think that's going to be our issue. We need a double overclock. So we'll buy another one here. We'll see if this spot's any good, I guess. It's right there. Keep you here. We'll put this guy here. And then might as well, right? Buy this one. We can't buy the other one, so might as well buy this. This is cool. And then if this doesn't work, all of this money doesn't work, what we can do is just buy a Ninja as well. I'm gonna watch this though. We're overclocked or whatever it's called. Hang on, what are we doing? We still have it here. We still have it. Okay, go. Then we'll use it now. This is working, but now 99 might be a problem, huh? Because I just used it all. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, you're too strong. We're too strong. I love it. Okay. Okay, now we're only at a few hundred pops for these guys. Not a big deal. So let's go. We'll do this one too. I keep forgetting what it's called, but we could have almost had it too. That's cool. Oh well, next time. But we're not doing anything to this thing. That is so disgusting, actually. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Are you serious, boss man? Wow. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? Wondering if I should buy a Chinook and move it around. We have a lot of pops to spare, to be completely honest. Like, we could just use anything else. Oh my gosh, it'll probably open it up too. That's so funny. We could do it if it does open it. So we'll do this one and then over Homeland. Homeland. Call to arms. That's what it's called. Got it? Yes. Yes. Bump him back, dude. Bump him back. You got this. There's no way. He's going to let some slip. Dude, that's so close. That's so cool. Almost. Okay, so we've seen a little bit more love. So I think, I know this will be kind of crazy. It might not be the best idea, but we can judge it if it is or not. So we'll do this. So we'll go. So that's 4,000 pop. Oh, that's more. Yeah, we're fine, dude. Oh, wow. He's getting way more pops. Stop it. Stop getting pops, dude. Like, you need to chill. That's crazy, actually. We're good, though. We still have a lot to work with here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. As long as he just doesn't get like 20,000. And I purposely didn't get white hot spikes, so I want the DDTs to like wreck all those pops. Oh, we're good. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. I think. Homeland, call to arms. Okay, 2 million. There we go. There's 2 Megapops. That was fine. I loved it. Okay, not a bad start at all. Not a bad start. But I'm kind of feeling like I told you guys we should like redo it to make sure we didn't have to use Geraldo. But we'll do that next. You know, I don't want to like just waste time. I think we should go with this one. But I'm wondering if there's a better map for the middle. And we will go back, I promise, at the end and make sure that we can do up to round 40 because I do feel like that's a little cheating. So we didn't need him at the end, which is great. Now, as far as maps go, what's a good one for the middle path? I feel like we should just stick with logs because we know it'll work, but I feel like cubism with that straight path might be dangerous and will be easy. Now, this could be a big problem and I just wasted all this time, but I don't think so. I think he's just going to be a destroyer of worlds. So we're going to try it out. We're going to go quick draw. Pop, 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 pop. It's just going to take longer to get us there, like when he messes up. But it's still shorter than I think logs for sure. Hang on, I need to move him back more, huh? So they can't be in range of him. Yeah, I think I messed up on that, but oh well. I need him to actually keep popping too, so that's why I'm doing that. Because I know you're supposed to put him like off the track to where he can't even ever like be in their range, but then we would be able to, we'd be waiting like a whole month. And then with this map, oh, I totally forgot. Like, Geraldo ends up popping things, I feel like, if you put him too far close to anything. Same with the overclock is a no-go with this one. Which that might be a bad call already, huh? We'll see. Just imagine this guy going down the track, though. I'm sitting here like just rethinking my life decisions if I should actually go and cubism. I feel like we're just wasting time, to be honest. Yeah, look, you can't even handle it. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's just make sure this is the best map for this. Honestly, I think Monkey Meadow would be pretty solid too. Like placing him in the back here, like over there, would be pretty sick. Monkey Meadow might be our answer here. That would be fun. Honestly, I love Monkey Meadow too. Let's just do that. But that gives them even less chance to hit things, huh? Yeah, you're only here. I guess you could put it there to like mask that for now, or just put it here, or just put it there and say, who cares? It doesn't really matter. But we are going to have problems for sure. So let's just make sure that we can get through with it. Oh, dude, I want to step up the game, but I just know we're going to end up fighting the whole day and not being able to get it. So how about... Oh, man, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's do logs to be safe. And then if it goes farther... I kind of want to see, too, like, I want to see who's the best one at this stuff, too. And I feel like this is a good way to tell. But cubism would be cool. Cubism. Saying it in my head and make me want to pump it up, you know? Because I know once we get this guy going, there's not much that can stop it. Because we can use the glue gunner. We can use, like, if we had a glue gunner up front for the Moabs and a glue gunner in, like, the top right corner of cubism over here for the balloons themselves, this guy will just shred. But then again, we might get somewhere until we get to Golden Justice. He might be not that great. And now we just have this huge problem we're causing ourselves. There's always that. And I was going for big iron anyway. What was I thinking? We're going middle path and I was like shooting for big iron. What? What the heck was that about? I wasn't even, my brain was small right there. I wonder if it would work then. All right, we're gonna do it. Okay, last time. Okay, don't judge me. I have a problem. I get so excited and I want to do things fun and then I mess it up myself. We should have gone with the middle path to begin with. So we'll put it here like this, okay? And then we'll go. Yeah, that's the best we're gonna get. There we go. I love it. I love it. And if we would have critted things sooner, we wouldn't have had to worry about double popping those blues, so we should be fine. And then worst case scenario, we put a sub down. Really not that big of a deal. But why was I saving up for big iron? That's hilariously dumb of me. I love it. The only problem I'm going to have is I really want Ultra Boost. And he's going to end up shooting these things and getting thousands and thousands of pops. So just like before, I think we're going to have to wait till the end to get it. Just so we don't get that many pops on it. Will I even have enough? Did we have enough last time? Or did I get it like right when I could have? There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work either way. I need a sub. That's embarrassing. He tried. I mean, he didn't do terrible. He's just not that good. All right, so we'll just grab a sub here then. Honestly, the sub could be back here to get even less pops. But I mean, really, the pops aren't going to make that big of a deal. It's not a big deal. It was 3,000 last time for a lot of work, so really not a problem. So we need 3240. Can we get that with what we have here? I just don't think so. I'm going to have to go with some... So I want to go twin guns instead. But then my problem I'm having is if that's going to be enough to pop everything. Because what if I can't get 3,000 in time before 28? And then guess what? Now we can't pop lead. So we have to go with barbed darts. So it might be safer just to get barbed darts. At least this one for now, right? Probably should just get advanced intel. Make it easier on myself. Yeah, let's get it. Still not enough. Okay, so barbed isn't for sure. Okay. Dude, we're struggling here. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this. Let's let this guy get all the pops then. And then we'll just wait on Geraldo, I guess. Can I get, you know, $2,000 more in 7 rounds without losing right now too with what we got going on here? I just don't even see this happening. And if that's the case, that sucks. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so let's go strong. Probably have to get glue first. Isn't this kind of like what just happened with the other guy? Okay. This is working. Not bad. Once I get Sniper Dude, Deadeye, this thing's going to be just clamping these things. So I just need to get there. This is nerve-wracking though. Imagine if we couldn't lose, like you couldn't do the retry last round. That would suck. All right, so this is it. We got this for sure. If we can make it through it, that's the thing. Which I don't think we can. There's too much. Dude, seriously, it's always like right on the money. Don't you notice that? It's so crazy how that works. Come on, dude, you're right there. Just gets a little couple more pops. What are you doing? All right, so how about try this way? Probably leave you on strong too, just so we can get through this. Because I want as many pops as possible. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're messing with me. You're messing with me. We can do this. Nope. All right, so glue it is. I'll put him like right here because we're gonna have those villages later. This might be a hang up. This might not even be possible because of this. This is crazy. We might have to go bigger glue then. Like go here. It's working, but at what cost? I mean, if it works, it works, right? We still don't have Geraldo, which is funny. Dude, this is... I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Oh, no. Nope, that's it. All right, so how about... All right. We don't have time for this. We got to keep it moving. A better player could probably knock that out, but we don't have the time because I'm already at an hour in and I want to make sure we can get all of them done. So we're just going to go take a step back here and go to this one. That's the best way to do this because I know for sure this can do it, right? I hope. But yeah, because there's no chance that we wouldn't be able to get to that. We might not even need the sub at all if we do it on this one. Crazy though. It's crazy. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. It's fast. It's everything we needed. Oh man, that's a bummer, dude. I want it to work. I want it to work so bad. That would be so much fun. But you know what could have worked too, though, for sure? If I actually would have bought Geraldo as soon as I could. So instead of saving up to 20 something hundred, I could have bought Geraldo, and then we could have used the little spike traps. Like it could have easily been done. It's just gonna take some more planning and stuff. And again, I want to see if we can do it with just these guys. So I feel like Logs is the best player for us right now. If we want to step it up harder, maybe we'll do like 2 hours of intense Desperado beginner runs. But I think this is pretty chill. And then we had a problem on 40, right? But on this, or on 10, sorry, but this one we will definitely not. They'll be able to handle this no problem. Which means we do not even need to get a sub at all, probably. Yeah, probably not. Because that saves us a lot of money. Oh man, just imagine the top path though. What are we going to do with that one besides lose? Oh no, like Big Iron can't do nothing. We need lead popping. And then even when he gets good, like he's not good. So I'm super scared. I'm talking crap before we even get there. But maybe with him, I wonder if like Ultra Boost would be good. But because we'll get it, actually we'll get Ultra Boost relatively quickly because he is cheap. Like I think this one's 6 grand, but this one's only 18. So we save a lot of money on that. Come on, buddy, you got this. Don't make me buy something else. Oh, he's just not fast enough, guys. He's not fast enough. Bummer. He tried. He did try. I'll give him that. Let's see if a glue can handle it though, so we don't have to buy a sub. Sub's probably a better idea. What was I thinking? Because like even if the glue gets past this round, we're still gonna have more problems on 15 and all the other ones. So might just be a waste. Yeah, look at he's still struggling. Wow. Okay, sub it is. Rub-a-dub-dub. We have a sub. Let's do it. Just poor Desperado is not a good start tower, huh? Like maybe if you like, you know how Mermonkeys, well, I guess it's the same thing. Like Mermonkeys, you get 2 bottom paths. You get a bottom path and they get like, they make each other's range better. But Mermonkey's like the worst starting tower in the history. Like I think I'd rather get a glue start than a Mermonkey start. But this one's not far behind. Like it's decent enough, but why would you do it when you can just get 3 dart monkeys for cheaper than 2? Well, I mean, it'd be 645 versus 650. Yeah, it's actually cheaper to get 3 dart monkeys than it is 2 Desperados, and they'll do better, I feel like, right? Because you can strategically place them. So it's a little crazy on that regard. I want to go straight for the thing, but I also want to get Geraldo. So, oh man. So it'll be a bummer. What's going to be a bummer is if the same thing happens. Like we just get overwhelmed and we can't buy the Deadeye. So then we should have bought Geraldo like immediately so we can start building up his leveling. So that could be a bad thing. But I don't know if we're going to need it because the sub's pretty good. Like look at what he's doing. He's just making it so we don't have to do nothing. And then he has a good range. So there we go. Almost there. Okay. Get that one. Okay, crit. Oh, dude, that crit was clutch. Clutch crit. All right. So that would not have worked like 7 out of 10 times, I bet you money. Okay, so we're gonna have to change up our strat here now. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You end up just messing with stuff anyway. I want to go twin guns, but I'm nervous about going twin guns because we won't have any lead. So what if we go glue? Dude, what are we doing here? Okay, let's try this one. I just don't want to have to buy this because I don't want to buy lead. I want to just use what I got. I don't. Come on, Desperado. You're making me desperate here. Still can't hang. Dude, Desperado. You gotta step up your game, bro. All right, so we're going to put you on strong. Like the sub is doing all of the work. Okay, we got this. We got this. There we go. This looks just like cubism, but different, right? Like the same thing's happening here. We got this though. Strong, strong, strong. Okay. Get that green. Get that blue. Okay, cool. And 24 will be easy. That might be our... If we can make it through this one, we might be able to make 24. Come on, come on, come on. And then we can grab it. And the regens, that's not good. It's just gonna cause a problem. Get him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There we go, baby. Is that enough though? That is enough. Dude, this guy's a powerhouse. Absolute crazy town. Maybe not though. Like he's all right. Okay, that's pretty good. Wonder if I should just go for like, forget about this guy. Oh, I need to buy you. I need to buy you. Like eventually, right? So I'm wondering if I should just get rid of this guy now or start getting villages or just go straight for a bounty hunter. Because that marked Bloons should help out. This is pretty sick though. So we're gonna have problems. Ah man, I'm just trying to think of what's the best way. Should I get my double discounts and then get my glue and my primary training? I feel like that might be the play here. Or should I, because this guy I'm gonna let him rock to like 3,000 before I drop him down. I don't think I need to worry about that. But if I can get bounty hunter, that might just make him, I don't know if it makes him generally stronger or if it's just the marked Bloons thing, because that would suck. But I think it makes him just stronger in general, which would be cool. But I mean, it's crazy how crazy he is. It's crazy how crazy he is, let me tell you. So I should have done that as sooner, right? This isn't working. All right, that answers my question. So we need to go glue. Oh, we don't need double discount though. I just realized that. Yeah, we don't need all that because he can already go middle path on his own. Okay, so we'll go this way and we'll get a glue. Oh yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Because he doesn't need to be able to do this to pop DDTs. My only concern is if I did want Homeland, but I think we're going to go Ultra Boost because his thing is his attacking speed. So if he can go faster, imagine him being pretty much like a bottom path sniper with a build like with the strength of the top path. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to leave this guy here, but don't let me forget because I will easily just go all the way to round 100 with this guy and then forget that he has like 60,000 pop somehow. But if I can get to this 5th tier with just this, we're going to be in a good spot. We're going to be golden for Golden Justice. Look at that. Dude, he just swipes it down. That's so cool. Actually, that's pretty bad. I hope we can up that a little bit. Dude, look at this go though. That is pretty sick. Just one shot's literally everything in its path. That is so cool. I wonder what happens with the ceramics too. All right, almost there. 45,000. Can we do it? All right, just so I don't screw this up, I'm gonna get rid of him. I know I'll mess that up later. Now I'm trying to see if I can get all the way to the Moab, or get like, don't even buy Moab glue yet, or even at all. I might only need Moab glue and not even relentless glue, in which case I can get my ultra boost. Because this guy is more money, so that might not be a thing. But two overclocks are just fine, I feel like. Look at that range. Oh my goodness. It's the entire track, dude. He's going to just shred through everything. This one's way easier than the other one so far. And we didn't even need to use Geraldo. I can mark some Bloons too to make it easier on myself and just like make my range stupid. I do think I will need a glue gunner faster than I thought though. Look at him go. He doesn't care. Take him out, buddy. You take those ones out too? You got him. You got him. You got him. Don't worry about it. Boom, 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 boom. Crit's gone. Whoa! What happened? Was that marked? Why did that go out so fast? Let's see if the next one does. So it does make it significantly stronger for that top path, or that 4th tier. That was sick. But because I'm not getting relentless and everything, well, did I get relentless first on the other one? Because I'm thinking like I'm saving a lot of money on my glue, so I should be able to get this around the same time. So before 63. Of course, before 63. We're not going that far. But I do not think this would have made it that easy with cubism, though. This is taking a lot of the track, and we have a lot of length to work with. Fourth rush of 55. Dude, it swats him down. This is just broken. I love this. But this is a beginner map too. So I wonder with Ninja Kiwi, if when they're creating towers, are they going for like what's good on a beginner map, or do they go for like, oh, this will be a great like in the game tower? Which I'm not saying it's not, because obviously having a tower that can just decimate everything in its path is amazing on any map. But like for this, you can solo. So you'd have to have this and a cleanup. So like this and a top paths. Like if you could get this one and a top path boomer, I feel like you can do everything in the game, right? With enough track, because this is crazy. He's just not the best cleanup. But as far as taking things down, instant. Let's start marking here too. Let's get these things going. Look at that range. I know we're not going to have 45,000 by 63. Wow, okay. Are we going to have problems? We might have problems. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to mark some stuff here. Okay, let's start marking quicker then. I don't think I did anything. The mark's kind of a gimmick. All right, for the smaller balloons, I mean. With these, it's all about like placement. See, because like if they're just not in the right spot, it's kind of a bummer. So let's go this one and relentless glue. This should be fine now. Did you get that last one? What are you doing here, boss? That sucks. That's a lot of money to spend right there. So now I have 20,000 more to get. I am going to be pretty psyched to see the top path go on 63 though. So it's going to... But I still think this is better, right? It's still faster. Just boom, boom, done. right, $13,000 more. So far, what I can say off of what we have, this one is a little easier to go with, right? Like in the beginning, it wasn't that big of a deal. And we didn't need Geraldo even for a second, which I don't think we need it for the other bottom path either. I think I just have to redo that. Think a little smarter. That was just our first guy we were trying. This one is great for middle, but it's more of a fight to get to that 5th tier because it costs more. We'd have already had the bottom path 5th tier, and we were chilling all the way through. There was no problems all the way to the 90s. So this one already, I'm not sure because we still have 10,000 more to go. So I can't say it's going to be easy to get there. We don't actually know if we can get there yet. 75 might be a huge like problem with all those big old clusters of BFBs. Now we do have the marking thing, but I don't want to have to use that because then that's different. You know, it's different every time. If you use it here, use it there. But I'm hoping if we can get it by like 74, we should be chilling. But look how much is here though. This is crazy. Okay, we're still good though. We're still good. I didn't mark it, but it marked itself. Is that how that works? Okay, it marks itself. Whatever happens. Are we there yet? Come on. Just give me that range. Let's do this. Get it over with. We're almost there. He needs the Ultra Boost, but we can't afford it. That's what's crazy. Called it though. We got on 74, which is nice. Because then okay, there we go. Now that's what I need to see. Laser rifle guy. Now this honestly should go all the way to 100. Like we shouldn't need anything else. Because that's sick. That is exactly what I was going for. It's just when he does have excess of balloons like that, he is slow at attacking. So that's why I'm thinking like overclock will be cool. And then what's really cool is I can do this and make it faster. Like we can speed all the way to the hundreds if we just keep that range going. He probably would have been better off here, huh? Like right there. So he can shoot up. So that's on me too. But I don't think it matters on this map. It's just going to make it a little bit harder for myself. Yeah, that's not the best placement now that I think about it. He's fighting too much. If I just had him like here, imagine, right? But again, it'd be pretty difficult to get him to this 5th tier without any other towers attacking. That's the whole thing. So I think we did good. What if I left him on last though? And just wait? I mean, it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. Now 80 is what I'm really excited about because if we can like take this down in a couple hits, it's gonna be super simple. Yeah, dude, anything after this, 83, 85 is gonna be nothing. He just one-shots all these things, just boof, boof, done. What about 95? Is that gonna be tough? Maybe again with like some extra glue over here. It might not be that big of a deal. And this guy does help because he can pop DDT, sure, but he can't see DDTs because I don't have camo. Well, I might have to buy camo. I didn't realize that. But anyways, this guy will be decamoing, so then if I put something over here, he can decamo too. But I might need it faster than that. It's just one shots. I love it. But I kind of want to buy overclock now. Like, I don't think we need it, but I think it'll speed us up a little bit. Right? So he has two guns too, right? He has this top standoff one and then the sniper. So the snipers go in this full range, and then we got the little revolvers in range. Is that how that works? I mean, they're not strong, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm just watching and figuring out, right? That's like the best we can do here. But oh man, it's almost 30 minutes for this one too. So I'm wondering how the top path's gonna go. Like, this will for sure make it. Like, we could just, like I said, add more glue, add an overclock. Like, I have no doubts this one's gonna be relatively easy at the end. Because I see it just demolishing DDTs, but then my only concern would be like, you know, 95. But then we could get one of these here and then slow them all down too to make it even easier for ourselves. Because I really wanted Ultra Boost. I tested it in Sandbox Ultra Boost thinking, oh yeah, we should have enough for that. But we won't, and that's not good. Because Ultra Boost is what makes this guy awesome, because he's so slow that just like a machine gun makes him just a destroyer. Like I said, bottom pass sniper with top pass strength, that's crazy. Let's see here. Our first DDTs are what I'm a little nervous about, but if we just one-shot, we should, right? They're not that strong, so we should one-shot DDTs. And then we have to clean up whatever's underneath, of course, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Easy, 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 easy. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna relax. So these two are strong. They're good. Now I wonder, like, 2 towers chimps with these would be pretty simple, right? Like, I feel like since all we needed was these 3 for this one and that, I feel like if we went with middle path sniper and let's say, what else sees camo so we can clean up DDT mess. Like I said, top path boomer. I feel like top path boomer and this can go with a lot of them. Like even top path boomer and top path Desperado would be kind of cool too, huh? Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, you got that. This guy's going slow now. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are going to try our thing here. See if that makes a difference. We'll give him some more range here. And we'll just get regular overclock here. I feel like that's the play right now. Not terrible, but not my favorite. It's just not as easy as I thought it would be. I need Ultra Boost, guys, but that's $37,000. That's a lot. Probably shouldn't have bought those two, and I probably would have been able to get it actually. Dude, that marking thing is pretty sick though. All right, are we good? I was trying to think like what else we can do, but I'm really thinking all we got left is some ninjas. So I'm starting to believe like I'm using a lot of abilities and I feel like I would need them. I feel like I don't think he could handle it on his own. There's a lot going on here. This might be tough. It'll be really tough. Yeah, dude, this isn't gonna work. So what are we gonna do? Okay, we have 50 grand. I can get Call to Arms. I can get a Ninja Monkey. Another overclock. That would be fine, actually. Let's do another overclock. So I can keep uptime always. So uptime. So we'll go now. That should be accurate, right? Yeah. Still not enough. Okay. What else can we do here? Oh, we can let Glue see it. That might be nice. Dummy. All right. That helps a lot. Is it enough though? Yeah, it should be enough. I was wondering why things weren't getting glued, and that's why. It's because he couldn't see them. Okay, so now I'm just going to keep this going as a constant uptime on my overclock so I don't forget about it. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now granted, I do have a lot of money here, so we could buy some stuff, but I just thought it was gonna be like this guy one-shots everything. So now we get to see how the mark really works. Oh, dude, that was sick. Okay. That's worth it. Because I was wondering, like, does it actually do anything? But that looked like right there, like it just shredded that thing to all get out. Okay, this one might be a fail, for sure. But I don't think it's a big deal. Because we can just throw in a couple ninjas. And we still have not used Geraldo, which is nice. Let's get this guy too. Could Glue Storm be good? Look at Glue Storm. Oh, forget about it. Okay. I wonder if you get damage. I don't think you get damage, right? But also, too, I'm just going to slow it down like one time. But why not? Why didn't I buy this one? He doesn't get any pops. That's fine. We can slow it down one more time. Is that not enough? That's wild. Oh my goodness. Slow it down, get those ones. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to double slow. This is turning into a lot of work for this. I was not expecting that. All right, and then we got these ones. They're not getting that many pops, which is nice. And then we need to get you up to. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Slow it down. Slow it down again. First strike. Use your marks. Slow it down this way. Slow it down that way. Overclock again. Slow it down again. Mark it. Ability. Slow it down again. Glue. Dude, this is a lot of work. And it's still not going to work. Overclock again. Mark some stuff. The wrong one's the mark, but whatever. Okay, we got this one. This one's good. Now I'm going to keep all of my abilities here except for that one because I don't need it. We got to get these DDTs out of here. Slow it down. Slow it down again. Mark them because they're taking way too long to beat up for some reason. We did it. All right. Now, is this guy going to get the 2 million? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it so far. Cool. Mark it. Should be like super fast after that. So bad, way better with this guy. 1,000,000%, right? Like this was easy. I'm not going to use any other abilities. I don't think I need to. I think I'll just one-shot them all. Yeah, so he's just doing it himself. I can just use his abilities like the mark and that one. That's it. Okay, so he is 1,000% the best at the bad so far. Followed not too close behind by the other guy. The other one's better at like general bloom popping because we had to get everything under our arsenal here. That's crazy. But there's our 2 million pops. Okay. Okay, we got this last one. Can we do it? Oh my goodness. This is actually crazy. So logs, chimps, and then now this one. I don't know. Let me know below, but I don't think we're going to be able to do this one. It's going to be wicked. So I'm just going to get this guy going with the best that we can and then just get the sub because we know we need it for lead popping. So there's no reason of like trying really hard to not get it or something and just wasting time. But obviously I want him to have the most pop, so let's do it that way. Because he's not going to have lead until the same time the bottom path one did. So that means our sub's going to have like 3,000 pops and we're going to have to do the submerge, unsubmerge junk. So that's kind of a bummer. But I do still need to wait last second if I can, because I feel like this one's going to need a lot of love. Like, we're going to need some more stuff at the end, even if it requires getting pops. He really does significantly slow down when they're in his range, huh? Because he's go pa, 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 and then he stops. There we go. Okay, that's it right there. So now it's Geraldo's turn, just in case, you know. That's actually not bad, but again, a beginner map. So I'm wondering if, like, do they build them around beginner maps, because this is where this thing shines. Look at this thing go. That's pretty sick. That's way better than Dart Monkey. Although middle path Dart Monkey, like third tier, top path, third tier, bottom path, is pretty strong too. Now, it doesn't look as cool, but I mean, it does the job. So here, right there. Unfortunately, there's no chance that we were going to get a double discount MIB Village by the time we get to 28. So we are going to have to get the sub. I'm going to wait on advanced intel until I have $1,200, because then I can get advanced and go straight into the submerged sub. So I don't have to worry about getting like extra pops. Because again, like, I want as many pops as possible left, because this is going to be tough. I just know this will. I just know it will. I did a quick test in 98 and saw just how underpowered it was for something like that, just because there's too much and it's giving too little. But we'll see. Dude, can you even get through this? That can be a problem. Oh, wow. Might not be able to submerge it yet. Okay. Whatever. Let's leave it then. $6,265. Okay. I read these as taxes for some reason, because it says twin sixes, but then when I quick glance read it, it's like taxes. I know, it's just a weird thing to see. All right, he's slowly gaining some pop, so I guess it's really not that big of a deal. Halfway there, guys. Is this going to be enough? Throwing in some zebras like that? I mean, come on. No, it's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to, like, start off on strong. Yeah, we're going to start off on strong. See if that helps. Okay, so start off strong. There we go. Maybe? It's just too much. We're going to have to get a glue. Too much. Okay, we'll grab our glue buddy. This is working, I think. Okay, we got this. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. But I feel like this is going to be the precedent now. We're just going to have to keep fighting. So we're going to leave him on strong. Dang it. All right. So that glue helped a lot. I feel like I should have just bought just the glue, but I want to save as much as I could. Honestly, I think the double discounting might be a waste, but I just... Oh, it's because I want both, huh? I was going to say, because that just doesn't seem like I'm getting my value out of this. Oh, come on. One more. All right, let's go back to strong on you. Dude, oh my goodness. What else could I buy? Okay, let's do this. No, I don't want to use that yet. We don't need to use that yet. If I didn't buy this village, we would have been fine, I feel like. Okay. We're gonna need this guy later anyway, right? Dude, we're so close. You're just being a jerk at this point. So 1, 2, 3. And you're on first. You're on first. Everyone's on first. It's just the his burst rate is so slow to regain. It's crazy. Okay, we got this one. There we go. No Geraldo yet. Geraldo would have made that 10 times easier, but we didn't do it. Oh my gosh, there's no way we're getting 6,200 before 40 though. So what else can we buy? Oh, this is ugly, this is ugly, this is ugly. And we're gonna have the same problem with those, what do you call those? Those regrows, right? Yeah, there they are. Way more than we started with, that's for sure. So let's do a discount village here. 1375 there. It's not a big deal. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with that then. Okay, we'll go primary first. Let's go here. 1, 2, and then we'll buy this one. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. We have too much glue here. Okay. We can't. I'm wondering if I should just get rid of you, then submerge it, right? So go like this, and then submerge this one when the other guys come out. Like we did before. So as soon as these two get glued, go like this. Now there's no chance it'll mess things up. And then maybe now they will attack them. See, I don't want him to do that. Oh, and he immediately hits it, turns it into 2 more. Immediately. But would it have been possible without that? I think it would have, actually. Look at us go. We could have actually done this. Yeah, let's try that again, but not as bad. One, 2. Now get rid of you. Can we do this? What else can we do here? If this doesn't work, it's Geraldo. But I think we'll be fine. Okay. 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 Oh my god. That was way too much work. That was way too much work. We just need twin 6s, bro. That's all we need right now. This is crazy. That's without Geraldo. If I would have had Geraldo, we would have put some spikes down and popped those those regrows, and it would have been no problem. But now we're spending all this extra money. Luckily, he doesn't cost much. Like the 5th tier anyway. And again, we're gonna have the same problems. This is crazy. None of these look like regrows though, so I might just keep the sub out. He might help out on this one. So far, worst one, right? Like easy choice, worst one. And just look at that. Look at these go through like this. It's crazy. There's no chance. There's no chance of this working. All right. So then let's use you. Get it over with. Like, I feel like just having Geraldo there would be like just a little bit of extra help will be nice. And then some glue here. I could have done this in the beginning. I already had twin 6s. That would probably have been better. We might have to restart for that purpose. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. This guy has 3,000. What if I just do this? Like, how much is this? $900. That's not bad. I'll take it. Why should it not be enough though? But if you're gonna use Geraldo, my point being is that I could have just used the like spikes in the beginning. This would have been like no problem run. So I made it harder by not trying to use him. So I'll have to see how this turns out. I have the same problem here. He's just not good. This is absolutely wild. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one then. I don't like the top path, guys. I don't like him at all. He's not good. It's so much extra work here. All right, this will be fine now. We can get the twin sixes this way for sure. But what about 63 though, you know? Like he's doing more work than the guy is. And now we have 3,000 pops here and 12, so there's only 4,000. It's really not a big deal. Now I do have more than enough time to get to the 5th tier before 63 based on being at around 48 with $4,000. It's just a matter of like, can we actually make it that far with this? I'm not sure. This is crazy. He is not good against group balloons, that's for sure. He's not terrible, it's just like, that's a mess, you know? Part of me's thinking it would have been better just to like restart, because the other problem we're gonna have too is we're wasting a lot of money we didn't need to waste, because we probably didn't need this guy till like way later. We didn't need to use those Geraldos. We could have used different ones that already had the twin sixes for cheaper with this, the $10 ones. Just a lot of little things like that I'm thinking about. It is cool though, when he does do that burst shot, it's fast. Like it does a lot of damage to those Moabs pretty quickly. They say Desperado shoots so fast, them revolvers catch a light. What's that mean? All right, there we go though. Okay, there we go. See this, it might not be actually beneficial to get the discount because I might not be getting it, anything. Like it's just for that. So to spend 465, so like 900 to $1,000 just to get this to Moab glue is kind of silly. So I might just go straight to this one and call it a day. Unless I buy something later. So I'll wait on the Moab glue then, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I buy here. The only thing I would buy would be the glue was cool, the middle path glue, but I have it over there now. The ninjas, but I wouldn't put them in range there because they're going to get too many attacks. So I think we're just going to stick with this. I mean, this is good too, though. I mean, wow. They're all so good, and then they just have their weaknesses, which is fine. All towers do. Some of these couldn't even make it this far, you know? So the fact that this can do this... Oh, man. And, you know, too, we could have used different heroes. I don't know who... Actually, that's not true. The only hero we could have used would have been Benjamin, because we're trying not to get pops, but even Ben will get pops, right? So nobody would have worked except for Geraldo. But I'm wondering, like, could we did it, well, we didn't do without Geraldo, huh? What we could have also done too, it would have cost a little bit more money, but it would have been fine because we're going to have a lot of money left over at the end of this. We could have gotten another sub and gone to a 202 on that one, or 302, and then it would have had twin guns. That would have been just fine. So we didn't need to use Geraldo on either of these runs. It just makes it cheaper and easier to use him, obviously. But look at that go. When it goes, it goes. Him with an Ultra Boost might just be like the most wildest thing in the West. Like the other ones weren't this good. Now I'm just confused which one I like the best, because this one is way better at damage control. When it's just him attacking and we're not splitting him into a bunch of balloons, when these Moabs break open, he's destroying them. Because yeah, there's nobody else to break them open smaller. This is perfect. So he was like built for 2 Megapops, it seems like. Because you get what I'm saying, right? So if there was any other tower here, like top path, not top path boomerang, but let's say we had a Moab Mauler doing some damage, breaking him down. Well, you'd get like green balloons and blue balloons, and then he would kind of suck because he'd be scooting around all these things. But since he can one-shot ceramics pretty much, anything that comes out of these Moabs are going to be ceramics. So he chops down the BFBs, chops down the Moabs, chops down the ceramics, one-shots them, and we're never going to see a small balloon again. That's so cool. So I'm wondering if he just had this guy. Oh, Ultra Boost would be so cool. I hope we can get it. That's actually, now that I think about it, like, since we're never going to have another balloon come out that's just like a blue balloon or a red balloon, this guy is the ultimate. If we can just make him attack faster than there's more balloons on the screen, then we win. It's that simple. It breaks down to like basic math here. Because he's never going to break them below a ceramic. It's just one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. So if we can make him fast, we're done. Well, I take that back. So obviously there's rainbows, but I guess it wouldn't even matter even if there was a blue balloon. As long as there's not a cluster of blue balloons and they keep coming out like this and we can attack them one at a one, we're okay. And he doesn't do like AoE or like burst damage, it seems, as far as like in a radius. And so they're never going to go smaller than what they are. He's just going to one shot, which is super cool. Okay, our first ZOMG, let's see how he does. I'm assuming he'll stop it by here, right? Like everything underneath too. A little farther on this. Oh, a lot farther. Okay, so he is gonna for sure take all the ZOMGs down on like 87, but just depends on where. So he's good on logs, sure, but I don't think he would be the best on like Dark Castle, you know, like he might take things down, but I think this tower is meant for beginner maps, maybe intermediate, because you get what I'm saying, right? Because it's just, yes, he can one shot everything, but at what time does that take? I feel like I'm going to end up needing Moab glue and relentless glue regardless, but I would like to see if I can get this guy up to Ultra Boost. That would be so sick because he's cheap enough, but having to buy this and this just seemed kind of a little ridiculous. Let's just do Moab glue. Do we even need it? Why did I put him so far down? I want him here. Like right there. Why would I do that? Because then he could have hit Moabs up there and now he can't. That was stupid. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to get it anyway, so let's just go for it. I need to see where I'm at though, so I don't mess it up. Dude, we're getting close here. Okay, so right there. Guys ready? Boom! Yeah, that's worth it. How cool. I see 27,000. I think we can make this one. I think we can do it. If he can go 90 on his own, we're going to be chilling. Let's just take down 85 real quick, though. Watch this. So remember, before the first ZOMG was like around here. And now it's still right there. Okay, overclock sucks. That wasn't that good. Oh, wow. Next time, maybe. But he took 3 out around the same time, so that's not bad. Can't complain. And I'm acting like I'm going to be able to like get through this without relentless glue. Like I'm not going to be buying it last second and going, oh, I shouldn't buy Ultra Boost anyway until after I have relentless glue because these Moabs are getting too far. So, but I have no like Moab slowdown right now. This is crazy. Because I guess what I'm thinking is if I can get Ultra Boost, we'll get 3,000 in that same round from Moab Blue. This is when we start making a lot of money, is in the 90s. So, I mean, that's kind of my thought process. We'll just get Ultra Boosted, start one off round earlier. Because I want to get to like at least level 7 Ultra, right? Because in this thing, I'll just be blazing sun. He'll be blazing sun. I just want this to work. I really want to get Ultra Boost one time. And I want this one, the least likely one, to be the best one to do this thing. That'd be really cool. And if we even had to restart a round on this one, I feel like we're doing even better than the other ones. Here we go. DDTs, baby. Oh, wow. He's a slaughterer of the DDTs. Okay, $14 more thousand, guys. Can we do this? Without even a Relentless Glue or even a Moab Glue to begin with, that's pretty sick. We haven't even gotten close to losing. I'm wondering too, like when we do challenges, right? Play a lot of challenges if you've ever been on this channel. And sometimes you gotta, there's these weird sniper challenges where you have to take all the big stuff down in the slower and then pop the other ones one at a time by switching targets. So you go strong, 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 and then the first, whatever it may be. I'm kind of wondering like if that's how this guy should roll. Go strong, 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 let the ceramics fly out, and then at the very last second switch them all to first because you get more attacks on it. I don't know. All I know is we need $10,000 more, and these things are getting closer and closer to that end. Kind of want the DDTs. They seem easier than these fortified Moabs. Yeah, this is dead. There it is, guys. We almost had it. Let's grab our Moab glue. Dang it. Is this not even enough? Dude. Okay, there it is. We're never going to get Ultra Boost, guys. That's a bummer. This should be fine, even without Ultra or regular boost. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. Okay. What DDTs, right? They're not gonna let me have it, are they? It's gonna be like mid 95 and just get wrecked. I'll get one of them out because then it resets the thing too. So like, let's say I just use overclock or didn't use overclock. It's going to reset the timer. So I won't have any clock. The loser clock. Shouldn't my money be racking up? I'm like completely destroying ceramics. Super ceramics, mind you. Oh no. Okay. I'm not buying anything yet because I know we can do this. Like this one I could put on glue splatter. That should help out a lot. Because he was only on the... I think he can only hit 1 or 2 of them, which is just silly. Oh my gosh, this might not even work at all, let alone get the 4,000 I need for my Ultra. Maybe. How else can I make this work though? We're so close to winning this one. I think the glue is the right play. Yeah, dude, this sucks. This sucks. That sucks. All right. This sucks. This sucks. Okay, let's do it. There's always Jerry. I could use his fire, and that would have solved a lot of problems too. But then no. If I use Jerry's fire, we're gonna have the problems I was talking about, to where the balloons are broken down too small. We can't attack them. Just thought of that. Okay, can we get it? I should have not wasted that. Oh my god, dude, this sucks. This sucks. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna get Pierce on this guy. That should be enough. Kind of wondering if I should go Pierce and just this one again, because that was kind of close. The other one was way closer, obviously, but I'm thinking like if we had that massive Pierce, might have been fine. Just take it out. Does this guy even generate or benefit from Pierce? I don't even know. Guys, I don't know. We're so close to what I want. It just doesn't seem like I'm gonna have to get like Call to Arms and Homeland. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just lame, you know? I wanted the cool stuff. But again, I'll probably only Ultra Boost to like level 5 because of what the time frame we have. This guy I'm first now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I just don't want to, you know? I just don't want to. Let's give it some more range. There we go. I want to get it if we still can. And I know on 98 we can grab it. But Homeland, we'll get it and it's cheaper. It's only 61,000 versus 77. And so that means we have enough for, you know, glues. Get this guy to glue Storm. We can get a ninja even. So it might just be a better call to get Homeland. I just think it'd be cool if this guy was just blazing. Oh, cool. This guy can attack all the way over there. Almost. Oh my gosh, we're doing better than before. Are we though? No, we're not. We're doing the same crappiness. Oh, so close. All right, whatever then. Whatever. We tried. Oh my goodness. Watch it not even be enough. That'll be funny. Will this be enough? Ugh, so gross, dude. What if we actually don't have enough to make it? This is just 94. Imagine 98. We have Homeland. Homeland kind of sucks. Dude, it's the same exact outcome. So Homeland did absolutely nothing for us. That's super gross. Okay, so changing up plans here. We're going to have to do exactly what we've done the other ones and just fight. That sucks. Oh well. So we'll put you here. I'll put you here. We'll do this. There we go. Okay, so now let's do what we did before. Slow, slow, slow. So we're popping those down to Moabs a lot faster, so we are getting the job done. Dude, this isn't even 98. This is crazy to me. I think we're going to need more ninjas. Like that was too close for all the money I just spent, you know? So I'm gluing them, and then I am gonna freeze this one too. Oh my goodness. I'll slow it down again. That was ugly. Okay. Really not a fan of how heavy ability usage this is. This is crazy. All right, so let's do this. Got to keep up those abilities. Oh my goodness. 98's gonna be murder. Oh my god. This is so crazy to me. I need another guy here. He's gotten a little bit of pops. He's gotten some pops. Okay, nothing too crazy yet though. What else can I do besides a call to arms here? So I think I have enough ninjas to be constant uptime on them, right? So then, oh my goodness. All right, so as soon as they start attacking, we'll do this. Slow it down and watch them. Slow it down. Slow it down. Looks like it might take 5 to be constant uptime. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like we're good. This is sketch. It's not even working. So as soon as that thing's gone, I'm going. I feel like this isn't gonna work. It's gonna be too much right now. Maybe not though. Maybe not. I'm not happy with this as a win if it wins, but you know, whatever you gotta do, I guess. Oh man, this better work. That'd be so annoying to have to go through that whole thing and not win it at least. Another thing I'm concerned about too is 100. I want to buy something right now. Like if I could buy Call to Arms, I feel like that would help out a lot. But there's also that slight chance that we can't do anything with it. Are you kidding me? All that work? Okay, we need something else then. We're going to go Pierce. And we're going to go Range. That should be enough, to be honest. And then I'll use the Fire if I have to. I just don't want to use Fire. I feel like it's going to be too much, but we'll give it a go. So this was a lot better than with Jerry's Fire. Ooh, way too long on that one. That was a bummer. So I don't think this is any better. Which sucks, because it's like, should be a lot better. I just got Jerry's Fire. I got a bunch of stuff added to it. Alright, so what can we do here to make this not crappy? I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if this does like way too much. Holy smokes, never mind. Can't do that. That'll blow the whole game. That's crazy, actually. Okay, so what we need to do is just do a little bit better. So what if we slow him down here too? And then Jerry's Fire, of course. Sharpen it, whatever. Range it. Alright, is this looking better or not? I'm not exactly sure. Feels like it's better. Dude, this isn't gonna work either. This is getting kind of annoying, to be completely honest. It's gonna be the same fate. This might work, actually. It might get super lucky. But it's gonna be like one that slips through. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god. Okay. What in the heck was that? That was a battle. The absolute battle. What else can I give this guy? That's it, man. We got no other pops, right? I'm not like losing up 4 million pops or anything. Okay, good. No. That is brutal, let me tell you. But we did it in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Is that 1 million? There's the 2 million. Oh my gosh, who cares what happens now? Just get it out of here. Get out of here. We got our 2 million. Get the thing in here. Let's just do that too. Oh my goodness. 2 million pops. That was a battle, let me tell you. So I want to say he was the hardest. He was easier for mid game. And then the other one, and then so Golden Justice was the best for sure. But I did want to show you guys, I said I would do it. We're going to get to round 40 with this one for just like last minute stuff here because I promised I would. So we'll do this one. So I made it seem like it's all difficult. And I said I wouldn't use Geraldo, but we ended up using Geraldo. So if you guys are still with me, what did you think about those results? That was a little bit different than I thought it would be for sure. That's crazy. All right, let's see here, 300. But we know, like, it doesn't really even matter because we had to use Geraldo for all three. Did we have to use it for all three? No, we didn't have to use it for the middle path Golden Justice, right? Just for the first one and the last one, because the last one's a little rough. Oh my absolute goodness, I'll tell you though. So I do think, so if I had to choose, like you were like, dude, you have to use just one, I think I would go with the bottom path. He's not good against the bad, but who cares? Because he keeps everything at bay right here, which is really, really nice. The other one's kind of struggled, right? Because unless you're in a perfect spot with that bottom one, it's not really what you're expecting. So there's that. We don't even have to buy Geraldo for this guy. Because after we got through this part, we didn't need Geraldo once. So, yeah, dude, it's by far. If I can just get to 40 without Geraldo, I don't even need a hero for this. This guy's way better. And just to make it easier for ourselves, we just get this one first. Because remember, he only had 3,000 pops. See, retrospect or hindsight is the best, right? Because now we know, like, oh, this is easy. Just do this. And then for 40... There we go. Now that's going to speed us up a lot faster as well. But let me know your thoughts, your comments, your concerns below. Let me know if you saw any other YouTubers do this. I'm sure a lot of them did. I probably wasn't the first or even the fifth to this party, right? Probably. I know I saw ISAB using him on, I think it was Monkey Meadow on that far right side when he was just testing out for the first time to show how good it was. The middle one, Justice Golden, GoldenEye Justice. But I don't know if anyone's 2 Megapopped him yet, right? I know 2TC, I think I saw Ryan Mahalik doing 2TC if it was him. I believe it was him. And so, but I'm just, like I said, there's probably a bunch of people doing this. But once you get the Enforcer on like a good one, yeah, this is clean, dude. This is super clean. He only has 1,000 pops. We could even get him up to 20,000 pops. We could just leave him here as long as we want. It won't be a big deal. Oh, look at now it's getting too much for us. That's funny. I'll talk in this big game about how easy this is. I have to buy a glue liner anyway. Okay, that was lame. Super lame of you, bro. All right, glue. I think this is what happened last time. We just didn't decide to do it faster, right? But remember what I said, we could double sub. And since we weren't gonna get Ultra Boost anyway, it wouldn't hurt to like spend the extra money just for the guarantee, I think. And we're saving 810, not buying our boy Jer Jer. I just want to know why it was so struggle-licious to get to the top path one. So I think if we redid that one, I would just use Geraldo faster and just use his top path spike, or no, sorry, his first like little shop item is spikes and stuff, and just make it easier for ourselves because we made it harder for no reason. Is what I feel like we did. So 2270. Yeah, once we get Enforcer, we're chilling. I think that was our problem before. We were like so skeptical and using this. I was like, no, I can't get any pops. And made it harder than we needed to. And then I just blindly used Geraldo because I already went off my own rule. And that's why at the end here, we're already past our 2-hour mark that I like. But I didn't want to I promised you guys that I would do it and then I didn't. So I don't want to be a liar, you know? So we'll do this one. We'll grab our village. Because once we get Avenger, we're chilling, but I don't think we need it. Can you get 10,000? No, we're just going to fight on the other ones. So we grab this. I think this will work, right? Was it 39 that was the struggle bus? And watch me not have enough for everything. I'm gonna be buying all these villages and stuff just to like, for a couple of bucks. It's kind of crazy. And I keep putting the sub all the way to the right because I was like, oh, what if I get like a, what do you call an alchemist? And then I was also like, oh, well, this guy, you don't want him that close because of his shotgun range. But then I'm thinking if I would have just put this closer, I could have used that for my third tier, saved a couple bucks there too. Like I'm just being kind of dumb about it. Wonder if it's better to go Jungle Drums primary over, it probably will be, huh? Than glue. Yeah. Now this should be relatively easy. Now I know we had a little bit of struggle, but with these two together, I think we'll grow block it too. We should be fine. Yeah, so we're way better off than we were before. Maybe though? Yeah, we're fine. Maybe. Yeah. Dude, that was clean. That was so clean. No Geraldo either. Yeah, it's so easy. And then all you have to do is get Avenger and we're done. And we're right back on it. Dude, okay, this one's the best one for sure. Just go with this one. This is the easiest. And then you put a glue here, a glue here at the very top of this one. Or here even. Yeah, I think that's even solid. And then maybe like another glue relentless and then a ninja or something. And you're chilling with this guy. He was so easy. And yeah, I don't think we even need... Yeah, we're fine. I was say like... Is something going to happen in the meantime to where we can't even get Avenger and we have to buy like Relentless and Moab and all that stuff? And I don't think we do. Is that struggling? Nope. Heck yeah, that's it. We're just going to leave it at that because that's the answer though. But I do want to see it through. I want to see that we get Avenger because once we got that, we were able to go straight to the 33 Ghost Desert Ghost, right? So let's see if it does. I wish this would have been our first run. That would have been just made me feel super warm and fuzzy inside. We've been ready just to attack the entire game and never lose. All right, 10,260. Get him, get him, get him. Boom, right? Boom, boom. Can we boom? Boom, here we go. Yeah, easy. I love it. This guy has 5,000 pops, but we don't need him anymore. But we would need to get this before the 5th tier though, huh? I forgot that this guy was just racking up pops, but it really, again, it doesn't matter. We had a lot left over. Okay, that's it. That's it. We don't need Geraldo, okay? That was the whole point, was to get through there. We did it. I love it. You guys can try it out for yourselves if you're really curious to see what will happen, but you know for sure it will work, so there you go. And if you haven't yet, check out this video where it's 2 hours of the hero, Captain Churchill in Bloons TD6. I have a love-hate relationship with this hero, but in this video, he's amazing. You gotta see it.